I'm just eating my flow with cages. I run cages. Bro, they don't care about the street. They don't care.
Yes. Hi, sorry, let me. Yes. Nick, Ian online.
What's up? I'm saying it. I'm keeping my people into the cages. And then I'm out. That's all.
Oh, what's good? What's good, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? Robin E here, back on a brand new episode of Pillow Talk. As always, appreciate y'all for tuning in with me on this episode and all my episodes. So, a lot of people have been asking for me to do more live episodes, apparently. And y'all just want to see my face. Y'all just want to see what I'm looking like, what I'm doing. So, I thought that I'd jump on here and do a live podcast with you. Today, we getting into girl code, okay? Girl code, period. Now, this is a list, if you will, a code of ethics that I think a lot of women need to live by, need to take into consideration. It's a guidance, it's a way of life, etc., etc., okay? So it's a set of codes that somehow were created and understood by all women. Yes, this shit is real, okay? Like, I don't know who the courageous, vivacious, intelligent, gracious, woman that said to her soul sister, girl, you can't wear those granny panties with that dress. That's girl code. That's girl code. So I want to get into a few of my favorite girl codes and break a little bit of these myths down because it seems to be some disconnect going on right now. And I need to just fix that. Okay. I need to fix that. So girl code is amazing because it's not just limited to relationships. It maneuvers a way of life for all women. And I really do think if more of us took time to invest in the girl code as needed, maybe we wouldn't be sitting out here with our ass out. Okay, it's a lot of y'all with your asses out looking stupid. I'm not here to judge, okay, because I've been stupid plenty of times. But I just want to remind you to love yourself and also to take a second thought whenever you're making drastic choices, okay, drastic decisions. So when did I become aware of girl code? How did I even know that this shit existed, right? I'm going to take a drink because, listen, y'all, it's finna get real. Listen. So my high school prom, I believe this was my senior prom, all right? You looking for the dresses and you go into the different boutiques, and you taking your time getting everything. And I don't know if it's still a tradition now for girls in prom, but back then you have to be real secretive about telling people about what you was going to wear, where you got your stuff from, because you didn't want nobody to wear your shit, right? So one of these girls that I thought was my friend, I found my dress. It was fat, what I'm saying? It looked it right on me. I sent her a picture of the dress. She like, oh, the dress is cute. It's fire. That's going to look bomb on you, whatever. So the girl went and bought the dress. She went and actually bought the same exact dress that I had sent her. Like, bitch, what? So maybe it's like 3 days before the prom, because I found this dress like 2 weeks in advance. It's 3 days before the prom. She sends me a picture of her dress, like, oh, this is what I'm getting. They didn't have any other dresses in my size, so this was what was left. Like, bitch, what? Girl code. You're not supposed to wear the same outfit that your bitch then sent you a picture in. Why would you do that? Like, why would you do that shit? And it just instantly made me think, like, this bitch ain't my friend. She can't be. She can't be my friend. If you're going to go out your way to go and get the same exact dress that I have because you just literally couldn't find shit else, or because you wanted the dress more than me, like, you're not real. And I knew then that girl code was in effect, and this was an unforsaken rule that shorty just didn't know. I felt some type of way about it. Okay? I felt some type of way about it. So to me, girl code really does come into play with your close friends. Okay? It gotta be bitches that you fuck with. Now, you do have other types of ethics that you deal with for acquaintances and whatnot. You know, the bitches that you may just pop out with a little bit, may conversate with, but y'all not really friends like that. Versus your bitches, the bitches that done seen you cry, and seen you in your chest, and seen you ugly down bad. Girl code automatically comes into play. But girl code comes into play whenever you're in a situation of uncertainty. Okay? If you got to second guess in that moment, you need to refer real quick to the Bible and decide if this is something that you really want to do. We too quick to just think, do, act. We don't really get time to dissect in what it is that we're doing. So girl code to me is just a reminder, ladies, take it easy. All right. Take it easy. It's like an internal response. You know what I'm saying? Internal response. Unfortunately, though, I would say girl code really more so has become more into play with relationships. And there's a lot of girl code ethics that go into that when you're dealing with men. But clearly, that's a whole nother conversation that we could be having, and we ain't going to do that. So I want to name a few of my favorite girl codes, some girl codes that I've seen online that I want to talk to y'all about. Because listen, maybe I'm out of date. Maybe I don't know the ins and outs, but I wanted to check it out. So one of the main girl codes, if a group of women come together to a club, event, whatever, they got to leave together. Ain't none of that. I'm going to go meet my friend Peter and Paul in the back. I just met this dude at the bar. He said he owned half of Barbados. We going to slide. Ain't none of that. Okay, ladies? Now, you know it's a lot of human trafficking, sex trafficking, things like that going on. And especially for our Black women, we getting kidnapped out here. Real talk. So you want to make sure that you're being safe everywhere you go. I know we out in the club, you feel me, and everything's vibing, and he got his jewelry on, and he looking real safe. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. Those usually the creeps. So girl code, don't leave your friends to go be a hoe off bat. Okay, just don't do it. Next up, close friends cannot date your ex or someone that you've had sex with. I'm gonna sip on that because a lot of y'all can't relate, but this is really a fact. I think this is a fact really for everybody. It ain't just girl code, but it's really a fact like for everybody. Do not fuck with somebody that your best friend, your partner, your sister, your cuz had sex with or cried about. Okay? Off limits, off limits. Now you got your acquaintances, you got your bitches that again you don't really fuck with like that. You know, just bitches you kind of see. Do you at that point? You need to evaluate how important that relationship is. But as far as your best friends, don't do it. I don't know what the fuck is in the water, but it's a lot of women that have slept with their best friends, exes, or men that they've dealt with. And I honestly don't know what that shit's about. But you really need to evaluate your friends if you're ever in that predicament. I've never had that situation. My friends is my partners. You feel me? We don't fuck around with that. Next up, let your bestie know if her man does questionable behavior. Now, to me, this is okay because I know we get into this whole realm of relationships where, you know, your friends can't be in your business. Your friends don't need to know what's going on, yada, 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 whatever. I agree with that. I don't want to be involved in my friend's relationship down to the T. I should know how the dick is. I should know all of that. You feel me? It should be a certain line that comes there anyway. But if your girl, if your girl man is doing some questionable shit, you best to let her know, period. I had a situation where somebody was dealing with my friend and this nigga kept inboxing me, hitting me up, just making it seem like everything was everything. And I'm just thinking to myself like, damn, niggas really think we gullible. They really think that we just don't give a fuck like them. I don't know. Or we don't value our relationships, but maybe we don't. So I had to put it in perspective and let him know, hey, I don't rock like that. That's not my forte. Whole time, she had some other little friend that she was cool with, and the girl ended up fucking her nigga. Because niggas will try you. So you really do need to make sure you're aware of where the fuck you at in life and how much respect you got for you. Okay? Don't do that shit. Next up, never reveal your sister's best friend's darkest secrets. Now, this is just a whole honesty, be a real nigga type shit. You don't want to get into a place where you can't keep a secret, where nobody can trust you, where you always running your mouth. Because karma comes in all shapes, colors, forms, sizes. And even if you don't think the karma's going to hit you right now, it's going to hit you later. Then we got keep your cootie cat in check with or without a man. I will drink to that. Because listen, I too am a victim of this. It's okay to keep it maintenance. I keep it maintenance. It ain't like it's, fucked up or nothing like that. But when you don't got a man, you don't really be thinking about it too much as you would because you're not really getting any. But you should still keep it in check. I'm working on the wax thing because I'm really scared of waxing. I had a bad experience, but I didn't seen a lot of health things that made me feel like I need to go ahead and make that transition. So I'm gonna do that. But aside from that, the coochie is clean. Okay, doctor's appointments up to check. Wash your coochie out, ladies. It's a lot of things I've seen around about vaginal health online, and a lot of these come from men. Now I don't know if y'all just posting it just to post it. You're not practicing it. I don't know if you dealt with a woman. I don't know. But y'all ladies really need to be investing in your womb health, okay? Talk positively to your womb. Talk positively to your vajayjay. Say, vajayjay, you the shit. I love you, bitch. Make sure you do that. Next up, if your friend looks a mess, tell her. I said, if your friend looks a mess, tell her. You're not a real friend if you can't let your friend know she ain't looking right. The outfit ain't what it needs to be. And that's not no hating shit. That's just being a real friend. I'll be quick to tell my friend, like, baby, that's not it. That's not it, baby. That's not it. Now, if she can, getting a little offensive about it, you got to remind her, hey, I'm your friend. I'm looking out for you. And I want to make sure that you look good. Okay. Y'all be letting y'all friends outside looking any type of way, and that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful as fuck, okay? Disrespectful as fuck. I would hope that my friend would tell me anytime that I look a hot fucking mess. Period. Next up, if a woman isn't happy, her man isn't happy. Ooh. Now, this is definitely one that I see around a lot. Now, I don't think that this is a real valid girl code as far as relationships go, because really it's happy spouse, happy house. That's how I feel. But a lot of women get this notion that if, they're not happy in a relationship, then the relationship just won't work. You do have to be happy in the relationship, but that more so relies within self. You need to be complete with self. You need to love self, be happy with self before you just jump your ass in a relationship. And then you get in a relationship and you're wondering why shit's not right because you don't love yourself, boo. Another girl code that I saw that really had me on the flow. Somebody posted, never shit at your man's house. So y'all mean to tell me, hold on. So y'all mean to tell me when y'all go stay the night at y'all man's house, let's say the nigga cooked the fat ass dinner, y'all don't shit there? Y'all hold it until y'all go back home? Wow. I wouldn't say now on first link, yeah. On first link, yeah. It's like, nah, you might not want to do that. You feel me? You might want to just hold off on that. But if you can't shit or fart around your man, is he really your man? Because niggas will fart around a bitch quick and they don't give two fucks about it. But let a woman let out a little poop, it's a problem. I would say not on the first link. Like if you just spending the night at the nigga house and this the first time y'all intimate like that in that mode and y'all laid up, baby, don't do it. Don't do it. Or, take a shower and then do what you got to do in the shower. But that was interesting to me. That was very interesting to me. So yeah, I've never had that experience myself. I usually kind of wait until me and dude, we a little more comfortable before I just, shit at somebody's house. But like, I don't know, maybe leave or something. Like, I don't fucking know. That tripped me out. So it's really women out here not shitting at niggas' houses. More power to you in your stomach. Next up, we got, remember, you don't need makeup every day. I think this is like basic rule, basic knowledge. Skincare is very, very, very important. You want to make sure you are staying on top of your skin routine. So do not wear makeup every day. If you feel like you have to wear makeup every day, baby, it's time for you to look in the mirror and evaluate self-love. Now, I'm not saying, people that wear makeup every day don't love themselves. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you should have moments of time where you don't feel like you need makeup. All women are beautiful the way that they are pushed out into the earth, okay? Next up, we got, if a man has to choose between you and another woman, make the choice for him. Amen. Now, this is definitely girl code, period. Period, period. Y'all not really following this, though. Let's just be honest. Y'all not following this code right here. That's Bible. If a man is putting you in a situation to where you feel like you're another woman, or he's putting you as an option, baby, move the fuck around. Move the fuck around. It's easier said than done sometimes, but I'm here to remind you, in case you needed a reminder, to move your ass around. A man that you're dealing with, you laying with, letting inside of you, feeding, whatever, should never make you feel like an option, period. Next up, we got, nothing wrong with buying your own condoms. I'll drink to that as well. This is a very bad stigma that I hate so much right now, because people love to associate condoms and women with whore activity. A woman around condoms, she's ready to fuck. Okay, well, let's just be honest. Let's say you going to Las Vegas or something like that. You run into Drake. You run into Chris Brown. You run into Michael B. Jordan, Trey Songz. Oh, would you look at there? I've got a condom. I'm ready in case you want to bust it open. At least you're being safe. Okay. And if a nigga gets appalled by you pulling out a condom, baby, you don't want that nigga anyway. You don't want him. You don't want that nigga anyway. There's nothing wrong with a woman being sexually prepared, especially if she's exploring options. Let's stop downing women for having condoms, okay? Don't get mad because she got a condom that don't fit you. Next up, we got, make your own money, sis, however you comfortably can. Okay? Make your own money. I'm not ashamed of the OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? Women getting flued out, sugar daddies. I'm not ashamed. Live your best life. Make your own money. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to be able to take that money from you. You earned it. It's yours. You're able to live your life and be efficient in whatever it is that you're doing. We are too dependent on men, and we're also too dependent on a hope of something happening. Sometimes, baby, you got to get the fuck up and make it happen. However you can make it happen, okay? Now, don't be out here degrading yourself if you're doing something that you really don't want to do. There's tons of ways to make money. But as a woman, especially living in this time, in this day, in this age, when we have the ability to really create our own revenue, do it, baby. Never let a nigga feel like you can't live without him. Okay, you should always have your own type of security, and that is girl code, period. Next up, we got, if a man is into you, you'll know. That's pretty much basic girl code right there. I mean, period. Again, we harboring too hard on what's expected of love. We are still stuck in this ideology that we have to go through hell and high water in order for somebody to show their worth. No, if the shit don't work, throw it out. If the shit's not working, throw it the fuck out. Why do women always have to be Captain Save a nigga? Why we always got to hold a nigga down? Why we always got to wait until a nigga gets better? You supposed to be better right now. You supposed to be on your shit right the fuck now. Okay? Right the fuck now. If a man loves you, he'll show it. If he wants to take care of you, he'll show it. If he wants to do for you, he will show it. And he will accept you in all that you are. So don't get it twisted, baby. If the nigga is putting you through an obstacle course, he probably don't want your ass. He weighing options. Let's just be honest about it. So next up, we got, if you're going out to eat and a nigga is paying, don't be scared to order that steak. I don't eat steak, but the whole notion about it is live your best life. I know some women that go out with men and they'll just like order a salad, order, maybe some quick appetizers and still kind of be hungry or whatever. Listen, if a nigga taking you out, I would expect that he has enough to pay for it. Now, don't go all out and get steak, lobster, and whatever. But enjoy yourself, bitch. Period. Enjoy your motherfucking self. There's nothing wrong with that. So those are some of the girl codes that I've just seen scrolling online. You know, I like to do my research whenever I tune in. Okay, because listen, he said the full menu. You know, I wouldn't do the full menu, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat something nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat something a little decent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just get the appetizer or whatever. I wanna, eat good. Plus, I need you to know that I eat. Okay. I know I'm small, but I got an appetite and I'm not gonna be eating salads, baby. That's just not how it's gonna go. So these are just a combination again that I've just seen online. It's a whole bunch of different girl codes that's out there. I remember MTV had their show Girl Codes and Guy Codes, and this what made me think about it because I think there is a certain set of girl codes that everybody kind of lives by. What happens if these are broken? Obviously, what happens if the girl codes don't fall into place? Well, a lesson is learned the hard way, obviously. You become an evil and untrustworthy person. Self-love is harder to obtain. That's just my whole notion of it. Because again, girl code is not just limited to how you deal with men. It's a whole library of how you carry yourself, how to keep your respect, how to keep your dignity, how to look good, how to dress for your body. I mean, there's just so many different levels to it. But if we take a moment to make sure we are paying attention to the code, that inner gut, we can save some of that embarrassment. I think really though this applies a lot more to like close friends as far as relationships would have to go though, definitely. I would love to see a guy code episode. If there's any guys that are out there that would love to do a guy code episode with me, I would be down to do it 150%. Because guy codes to me, I feel like they're based more so on like survival. They don't have guy codes as far as like looks and self-love mantras and self-care Sunday. To me, that's just not a thing. Like, do guys have self-care Sunday? Is that something that they do? Do they have a day out the week where they just do what they need to do? I don't know. I would love to know though. Like, what's a top guy code that niggas live by? I don't know. It can't be bros before hoes. There we go. Bros before hoes. My number one girl code, I would have to say, would be never hate on a woman that you can learn from. Period. I think we are too worried about competition. We feel like we got to be better than the next woman. I want to sit next to a woman that's going to teach me something. I want to sit next to a woman that's going to get me to the next level, that's going to put me onto something that I don't know nothing about, versus hating on her for everything that she is. I've never been the type of woman that's had hate in my heart directly towards another woman. And I'm always talking about how we need togetherness. We need sistership. Like, seriously, fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? We need to be supporting each other, inspiring each other, and really growing to the next level so we can get to where the fuck we need to be with or without these niggas. Okay? So I just want to pop in with y'all real quick and drop some of my girl codes with you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I will be bringing a guy code episode as well once I find a co-host, because I would love to know what type of survival shit these niggas be doing. Make sure you're following Pillow Talk Podcast on Facebook and subscribe on all major channels. Thank y'all for listening. Drop some girl codes that you know. Share this video. Peace out.